the enduring chill of a vanished colony. 438 years later. A dream once whispered across the Atlantic, to build a new England in a new world, now lies beneath the soil of Roanoke Island, wrapped in centuries of silence. What happened to the men, women, and children of the Roanoke Colony? Why did they vanish, leaving behind only a single, carved word, Croton? It's the late 1500s. England, under Queen Elizabeth I, burns with ambition. Spain has claimed vast riches from the New World, and England wants its share. The oceans have become battlefields of exploration, greed, and glory. Among the boldest dreamers stands Sir Walter Raleigh, a man of vision and charm. Granted a royal charter, Raleigh sets out to plant England's first permanent colony in America. His destination, an island off the coast of what is now North Carolina, Roanoke. The year is 1585. The first settlers, mostly soldiers and adventurers, arrive. But life in this wild, unknown land is harsh. Food runs low. Relations with local tribes turn violent. Within a year, most return home. Yet Raleigh won't give up. 2 years later, in 1587, he tries again, this time, not with soldiers, but with families. 117 men, women, and children, a community of hope. Among them is Eleanor Dare, who soon gives birth to Virginia Dare. The first English child born on American soil. A symbol of beginnings, and of a dream that will soon vanish. The colony's governor, John White, Eleanor's father, soon sails back to England for supplies, promising to return quickly. But the seas are treacherous, and war breaks out with Spain. The Spanish Armada threatens England's very survival. White's relief voyage is delayed, not for weeks or months, but for 3 long years. When John White finally returns to Roanoke in 1590, he finds nothing. The settlement is deserted. Homes dismantled. Fortifications rotted. No signs of battle, no graves, no bodies. The only clue. A single word carved into a wooden post, Croton. Was it a message? A clue? Or a warning? White searches desperately, but storms and dwindling supplies force him to leave. He never sees the colonists again. And thus begins one of history's oldest unsolved mysteries. The lost colony of Roanoke. What really happened? For centuries, historians, archaeologists, and dreamers have tried to unravel the Roanoke enigma. There are theories, logical ones, improbable ones, and some that defy reason. Let's explore them. Theory number 1. Integration with native tribes. The most accepted theory suggests that the colonists, cut off from England, sought refuge among friendly tribes, particularly the Croatan, or Hatteras, people. Archaeological finds hint at European artifacts mixed with native tools. Perhaps evidence of cultural blending. But if true, why was there never definitive proof? Why no descendants clearly identified as English settlers? The truth, it seems, melted into the sands of time. Theory number 2. The starvation or disease theory. The harsh environment, lack of resources, and isolation could have doomed the colonists. Perhaps they perished from famine or disease. Their remains lost to the forests and shifting shores. But again, no remains have ever been found. Beyond the obvious, unconventional explanations. Supernatural intervention. Whispers of curses and ghostly vengeance surround Roanoke's legend. Some say the island itself was cursed. A land guarded by ancient spirits angered by the colonists' intrusion. There are tales of strange lights seen in the swamps. Of voices echoing at night. And of a white doe said to appear on moonlit shores, believed by some to be the spirit of Virginia Dare, forever wandering the wilderness where her people disappeared. Superstition. Or something beyond human understanding. Alien abduction. A more modern, and fringe, theory dares to look to the stars. Some UFO enthusiasts suggest the colonists were taken, not by natives or nature, but by otherworldly visitors. Strange lights in the sky, eerie disappearances, and missing time have long fueled alien lore. And Roanoke, they argue, was the first case of mass abduction in history. It sounds absurd, yet the lack of evidence keeps the door slightly ajar for imagination. Perhaps the colony fell apart from within. Tensions, hunger, and leadership struggles could have led to mutiny. Factions may have split off, some dying in the wilderness, others seeking new lands. Maybe Crotone wasn't a message of safety, but a record of where the last survivors tried to flee. The dream of a New England might have died not with violence from outside, but from the despair within. The mystery of Roanoke haunted generations. To this day, archaeologists continue to dig, to search, to hope that maybe, just maybe, a single artifact, a buried clue, might finally whisper the truth of what happened here. The Roanoke Colony began as a dream, a beacon of hope in an uncharted world. But somewhere between ambition and isolation, that dream was swallowed by mystery. And perhaps that's why it still captivates us. Because in every vanished trace, in every unanswered question, we see our own desire to be remembered, and our fear of being forgotten. The Lost Dream of Roanoke, a mystery still unsolved.